Hi, my name is Jeff Shaw, and this show is welcome is is in the studio production of Davis Media Access. The name of the show is a little ironic these days since we're recording these all using remote software, as you may have noticed. Today, I'm very happy to welcome back Kyle Parker, the founder and CEO of ClipDart. Kyle was on back in September of 2021 to talk about ClipDart. And Kyle, welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me, Jeff. It's always a blessing and an honor to be back on the show.
Great. Well, I wondered if you could start out just by refreshing people's memories on what the mission of ClipDart is and some background
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So our mission with ClipDart is to improve the mental wellness of people all around the world through mobile barbers and stylists. We truly believe that barbers and stylists are much more than people who just give you a haircut. They truly can instill all types of confidence, all types of will, all types of just inspired life within you. And our goal is to have a vision where no matter who you are, no matter if you're struggling with homelessness on the street, whether you're CEO of a Fortune 500 company who doesn't have a lot of time on their hands, that you'll never have to worry about what you're going to look like. And I started this mission just because I was born on the south side of Chicago and just never had an issue finding a barber, finding a stylist my whole entire life for 18 years. Just being one of the most diverse cities in the United States, I could go to pretty much any shop and never lose a cultural experience. And I always have somebody adept at cutting my hair texture. And then I moved to Grinnell, Iowa, for college, which was smack dab in the middle of Iowa, about 5 6 hour round trip to just go find somebody who can cut my hair. And I just thought this was ridiculous, and I just wanted to figure out a way to improve the access for people to be able to look their best. And what better way to do that than barbers and stylists who are mobile?
And the last time when we talked about this, I don't know if I asked, but do you think it's something that's commonly overlooked, the significance of haircuts and barbers? And if it is, do you know why it is? It's just sort of it's just the way it is.
Yeah, yeah, it's overlooked because most people have great access down the street to a barber, to a stylist. And I overlooked it my whole entire life for 18 years. And it wasn't until I was put into a place where I didn't have great access. There was no public transportation. I didn't have a car. My friends didn't have a car. There was nothing in town for me to go to. That's when I truly realized how important these barbers and stylists are to our mental wellness, just as much as, the food we eat, meditation, yoga, the sports we might play, the extracurricular activities you might do, even therapy, in a sense. People don't realize how important barbers and stylists are because they usually just have great access.
Yeah, totally. Well, anyway, we're here mostly to talk about the launch of ClipDart's on-demand barber app. You have it
Yeah.
scheduled for release on February 14th, which is coming up pretty soon, 2022, in
Yeah.
case people are watching this in a different year. But
hmm
I just want to know if you could talk about sort of the genesis of the app, or is it's been sort of a long-term goal that ClipDart has had to develop this?
Yeah, so ClipDart actually from when it founded in 2016 all the way into 2020, it was literally just an app. All we did was focus on the on-demand barber app. That's the way I thought that I would solve the mission when I was in college, to be able to bring a barber to somebody's door whenever you wanted, wherever you wanted. And so I worked on that app from 2016 to our official launch date, which was March 15th, 2020. And I don't know if everybody remembers, but I think March 13th was when COVID first appeared. And back then nobody knew what he was even called. It wasn't even called COVID at the time. Vaccination wasn't even a thought in people's minds. So it was completely scary, much more scary than it is now. So we couldn't release the app. So it was really devastating in a sense to work 4 straight years on something, put everything, absolutely everything I had into this app. And then it just couldn't release because of something that nobody in this world probably could have predicted, like COVID. And so we really saw it as a blessing in disguise. And then we were able to sit back, revamp our mission, and realize we didn't start ClipDart to just create this app. What if you don't have a phone? What if you're not into technology? Our mission is to improve the mental wellness of people through this world through mobile barbers and stylists. So an app, that's just one way that we can do that. And so that's how we met before. We started to get creative and start having give back experiences. We started partnering with
Right.
colleges, with hospitals, with nursing homes, just really to show what the mission's all about.
Right, and that maybe that outreach now, will help sort of lay the foundation for people to really use this app and sort of help develop it. Where can people download it, or how is it? Is it sort of the way anybody get apps these days, or how's that work?
Yeah. So it's available on iOS. Unfortunately, if you have an Android phone, you won't be able to use it. But if you have an iPad, an iPhone, you could just go to the Apple Store February 14th, and you can download it for free. There's no subscription, no monthly, no premiums. We try to make it as easy as possible for everybody. But we will come
And
out with an Android version soon.
got it. That makes sense. Yeah, a lot of people have. And what is? Tell me what it does, or like how does it work exactly?
Yeah. So we try to. I try to design it in a sense where it'd be easy enough for my grandfather to use, but dope enough, cool enough that a high schooler would want to use it too. So on the app, pretty much all you do is type in your location of where you would like to get a haircut. We'll give you from that location. We'll list a bunch of barbers in who are nearby within your area. Each barber has a profile, and you can select these profiles, really get a good feel of that barber. You can look at their availability, the services that they offer, even products that they recommend. They upload photos of their work, their haircuts, so you can see, the type of talent they have in that level. They have comments and ratings, and you could favorite this barber. So you get a great feel of this barber before you decide to select them. You select the one that you want. They come to your door or whatever location that you desire, give you your haircut, clean up the mess, and leave. It's really a simple idea like Uber, like Airbnb, but extremely innovative in a sense.
And these are all strictly mobile barbers. And how does a barber get onto the listing?
Yeah, it's a great question. There's multiple ways that we see barbers getting onto this app. One of them, obviously, being our nonprofit side. We believe that more barbers and stylists connect with our mission of improving mental wellness. The more barbers are going to be interested in enjoying this app. And so, if barbers want to join this app, it's really simple. You can go to our website, you can go to our social medias, and there's an application there for you guys to fill out. Just license, background check, things of that nature. Or, when you join the app and download the app February 14th, you can actually apply as a barber through the app.
Yeah, and I like that you put the mission up front, right? And so that hopefully you attract barbers that agree with your mission, and
Yeah,
you kind of screen them a little bit that way, because I think that's an important part of it. And people know that they'll be, that you're doing that sort of curation ahead of time, so that hopefully they can trust what they find on the app. I'm hoping.
yeah. And even, trust is very, very important for us, and safety is number one concern and all of that. And so with an app like this, it's very hard for you to find somebody that you don't like, that you won't connect with because of these profiles. So even if, the barber's photoshopping, the pictures of their haircuts, once you have that appointment and you didn't like what you received, you can give that barber the rating that you feel like they deserve. And so, when barbers have better ratings and things like this on the app, it kind of takes away that trust factor. And it is what you see. It's no politics involved with this app. If you're good, you'll get more cuts. And yeah, you don't have to be at the shop for 3 to 5 years to build the pivotal clientele. We really find the clients for them. Like Uber finds the riders for the drivers, we find the clients for the barbers.
Yeah, and of course your mission, like I said, is sort of front and center, which definitely sets you apart from other apps that might be trying to do the same thing, or with
Yeah,
other
exactly.
areas of life. I'm really happy to see ClipDart sort of realize the goal of connecting skilled barbers with clients like this, and no matter the location. I want to. Is there anything else you want to add about this new on-demand barber app being launched February 14th?
Yeah, I would like to add that, it seems on the outset that this app is mainly focused on how can we improve the client's experience, and how can we make the most efficient way that people receive haircuts. And yes, it's completely true. One way is that we're trying to focus on the client side, but very, very important that we're also trying to lift up the hair industry. Everything about this app was built by barbers, so I had my input as a designer and things of that nature. But the pricing, the models, a lot of it were spoken about with our barber team of 20 plus barbers. And so we really want to make an app that was for barbers by barbers. And with this app, we predict and estimate that the average barber on our app makes twice as much as a barber in the shop. There's
Hmm.
millions of different reasons why I could explain why this app is, beneficial for a barber. And, they're on their own time. They're living their own life schedule. They cut who they want, where they want, how they want, who they want. They're completely in control of their own craft, while at the same time, it's a very lucrative model for themselves as well.
I mean, and so in that sense, it's really supporting a lot of small business owners who are trying to connect with clients. So that's pretty cool, and especially and
Yeah,
filling a need for them as well. So as well as the client's need.
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I look. This is fantastic news. I'm glad it's finally launching. I mean, it sounds like it's been tons of work and one of the genesis for your entire organization. So it's good to see that it's getting out. You can
Hmm.
go to the website, clipdart.com, if people want to learn more. And I think we're going to put up a graphic of that for the exact spelling. Yeah, if there's anything else you'd like to add, I just want to say thanks. And we sort of want to check in on your progress on the future on this because it's exciting. And I'm really glad to see that it's all coming to fruition here. But if
Yeah,
that's not, then go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I truly appreciate you, Jeff, and Davis Media Access for just pushing our mission and our story, because we don't ever look at ourselves as a company, more of just a movement. More people want to join this movement. Like you said, you can look at our site and things like that. But I can't thank you guys enough, because we can't push our mission, we can't push our vision without people like you in our corner.
Excellent. Well, thanks again for joining us, Kyle. And like I said, we look forward to checking in on your progress in the future.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it.